There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XVI, because goddamn am I not going to, keep playing this. Even though I usually play something different on the weekends over on YouTube, but screw that! It's Final Fantasy XVI. Yes, that's right, we're doing side questy stuff. Supposed to be going to Lost Wing. And I did some arcade mode stuff. Got an S rank for the first mission is when we're wandering through the forest with Sid. Got an S ranking there, and we do still keep stuff like the Devil Trigger and all that.
With what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Oh, how nasty can they be compared to some of the stuff we deal with?
Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that plate.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, wait.
It's over.
Precision Sick is actually kind of hard to do. Seriously, there were only two of you.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
Oh, this place was called Martha's
People think
Rest.
twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Aren't there mercenaries all over this
Wouldn't have dared
place?
set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
But you're right at the entrance of the village with two
reserve
guys
a great
standing
service.
guard not far away. How
Just
did they
as
not
you did
notice this?
today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
There he is.
Oh, that was a quick and easy side quest. Look like anything new's popped up.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me? The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Oh, there it is.
More of the lost supplies.
Oh, come on. Quit parkouring.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
How convenient, that's where I was going. The Lost Wing, where we have 2 more side quests to pick up, as well as 2 side quests we're working on over there.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
I call you. Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
Here, doggo. Silly dog, you can't read.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
A whole day on the line.
We have to go this way to reach that side quest. The Zelda blocked off from the other direction, looks like. Hymns of Gregor. Sister Gregor summoned together her 270 spirits of light. Some of the holy herald she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Mercy said, "For my heralds who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light to where there is only darkness."
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen, blessed with the everlasting grace of the goddess.
Oh yeah, and apparently, like, the Lich and those enemies we were fighting down there are called Ultima's lackeys. I wonder who's gonna be the big evil we gotta fight here. Also, like, after seeing that, I'm like, oh god. The Mothercrystals are gonna turn out to be, like, seals on Ultima or something to prevent it from getting out. And that's going to, like, once we've destroyed the Mothercrystals, ah, crap, we just made things worse. Winemakers will remove the skin of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and seed in the juice to commingle, creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, resulting in a more refined wine. Then once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed, and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, by allowing air to leach in the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improved texture, while less bitterness. Right of that, if you say so.
Master Quentin will never... I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend
Hey,
of Master
I roll
Quentin's,
warrior,
then
not
perhaps you'll
rogue.
help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours.
Very disgusting
Will you put it to use
garters.
for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Even in fantasy realms, no one likes wasps.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Okay. This is referring to this door? I mean, it just leads to the underground area over here?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been sick?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Which one gets pushed off? Oh, the one at the bottom, alright.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Wait.
After
Hey,
it.
doggo. Or I guess give him a treat. And where are those buggers? Quite literally in this case.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
There they are. it. What to say? Is that it? What? What? It's becoming a no-fly zone. Here it was. Is it how many times?
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Boss really weren't bugging like, yeah, like that lady over there that we found out about the letter from.
Brother, did you see?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not.
Let's see, so there we go. Really hit this guy away, didn't they? There we go.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Let's see if that holds up after what I'm about to do. This lead. Oh. Okay then. There's a way in there from under there.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade? Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quentin commands, as do we all. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Is wine the best option? I mean, I don't really drink wine, so I don't know if it's better than water for someone in their kind of situation.
Turnips for some.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Did they give me the guild bug? I think they need it more than I do. Gotland 870 brand wine, Imperial Gold, Andamain Stone Blue, Black Pudding, Smoked Kippas, Salt Loach, Roast Hare, Chocobo Stew, Carrot Broth.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
Because of course.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
It's the proper way to get there, There's a new shop over there, too.
Can I have another cup, Teddy?
Sun's setting fast.
This is the right way. Finally found the village exit. I'm surprised no fights on the way.
You alright?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Ooh, what kind of beastmen is it gonna be this time? Minotaurs, goblins, gigases. Goblins and gigases.
Why am I not surprised? Too slow.
the little guy guess is doing. Stuck on that freaking wagon. Wait, what? I can't get precision 6 off.
Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
I think these guys are better off just not using that ability, you know?
Not this time. Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Now we gotta run the whole... You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, was that little northeast route in Lost Wingo too? I want to actually check that out.
But how did the grocer know he's gone?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Alright. I wanted to check out that.
Can I have another cup,
I
Daddy?
think that's the way we're supposed to be going.
Sun's setting fast.
They'll all be back.
Is this the way we're supposed to be going? Oh, I think it is. Never mind.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Wanted to send a message. Maybe I should
There
just...
he is.
Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Some more Wyrite and fangs. There, we get so many of those.
Did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
How many times are you gonna play that line?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Any freaking magic burst off on that. Dang it. Dang it. Oh! Is that why? I've been using all my potions, not... Oh my gosh! I'd like to remind folks, I can't see the bottom left corner of my screen. I can, like, barely make out heal over there, so... Yeah, that's what I'm working with here.
This won't be easy.
Oh.
Too slow.
Oh, damn it, I messed up. Phoenix shift went on for too long.
Sick of Toggle.
Try going for Ravage there. Still considered a position sick. Hey. Good boy. Oh, okay. Like this, I guess this area just gave us Dragonified then? Oh, that's the square charge move. Large felines make a home of the Dalmatian deserts. Tales of a flying lion with a mane of living flame and rage just as hot are fallacious. Most likely the result of a chance encounter with a long-haired cat ill-starred enough to have been caught in a brush fire. I don't know. Could it really be that weird in this universe? Chimeras exist.
Excellent. Fight. Sick of Toggle. Stay down. Don't let them get away. There, boy.
I swear this game makes you use like all of the controller all the time, and sometimes it gets a wee bit taxing. Huh, alright. It's a holy eye. What's that area to the south then, I wonder? There it is. I didn't have time to do that. Wrong.
Garuda, lend me your...
About 40% more damage than we were doing without Limit Break.
You know what to do, boy.
Gotta make sure you activate ignition like early enough. And the fact that, you know, it has a very long bit before it actually does the main damaging part of it. Ow, my face.
There. North Reach.
Is that Scare Norvent over there? The great raptors.
Sick of Torgal.
Dang it. Oh, that caused a full-on knockdown. Alright.
Over here. Get him.
How many hides do we have? Feels like a lot. Skull Advent? Oh, okay, we can't grab you.
Over here. Get
Well, I was expecting more than bloody hides when a gold thing dropped off an enemy. Guess this place is just like raptor home territory, or... Ooh, that's a fancy looking chest. We get more cob and crafting materials. Well, to think about it, isn't Whiterite and Bloody Hides like materials for crafting in Final Fantasy XIV? I see shiny.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
What did you say was in this
Oh, and a
place again?
chine of roast
Fresh
end.
fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
There's the actual, like, shop we can go to over there.
Each one is handcrafted.
Welcome, welcome.
Nothing really new there. We can buy briar clamshells here. 50 grand.
I do like
That
a
was enough to
customer
make up for
who
my
knows what he
stupidity
wants.
earlier.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
We have like, oh, well, we have way more area to explore up there.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Looks like there's actually much for us in this town.
I haven't seen you around the Vale lately.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Why does it seem kind of ominous when you put it like that?
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Key item get.
Proof of that trap, and hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Well, it's not like we have any other quests to prioritize, right?
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. But it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
And all of a sudden we got side quests. What the heck? Can't say I was expecting side quests to pop up like this.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman... I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
They seem shifty as hell, but you're a side quest, so...
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
We are very serious about our chocobo weed.
Oh, the markets are up.
Aw, it's a bard, but it's not a spoony bard.
That's the day done then.
With the right
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire? Spices from the faraway...
Like a plum for the apple of your
Aaron's yelling at us.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
And there's the
I have
herbalist.
no business with branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should
cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
For someone else to
There's
bitch at
nothing
me.
here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Surprised no one makes note of how
didn't you
well
say
dressed Clive is compared to other Branded.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't surprise me if they were all for Isabel.
No one's allowed through the gate until all...
That's the day done then.
Whereas no one actually, I mean, the fact we're Branded wielding that frickin' sword on our back should probably make some other implications about our role, doesn't it?
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Chocobos have teeth?
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
More steel, silk, and bloody hides.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
It's a side quest.
Just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Is he gonna fight like differently than any other Imperial soldiers we've been fighting?
Or it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Well, if he was his. And no one reacts to this!
So you know one end of a... Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Oh, damn it. Get that on instinct. Seriously, does normal bearer magic look like what we do?
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The Dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the Sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the Dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the Dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
I guess at least that was a short one. Wonder why some side quests give ability points and others don't.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite
Not sure
my
that's
best
how that
attempts
phrase
at
is used.
secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic.
I
True,
think
but
Clive
do
would
not
know
let
all about
anger
that,
make
given
you
the fact
careless.
that this was what he was
People
going
will view
through.
this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough.
Regimen, roll call, morning prayer, rounds, striking dummies, midday rations, the butts. Armored sparring, kit maintenance, groundskeeping, and roll call.
We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
I guess we gotta do them in a specific order then?
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Get it, boy!
Okay, these treat time now. I wonder why no one really notices Torgal.
It's not been on. The moon sits belling us at all.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Now that I think about it, why can Torgal cast Cure?
Here, It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Oh, I figured that would be the end of it. Oh, wait, I guess that was the give word to one of the dame's girls part, right?
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
So close to another level. Did she just hand me like pockets full of ash there then?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a
Alrighty, back we go.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
But it's in the scene
Clive.
automatically.
Tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
And there's also 2 more side quests that have popped up there. Well, alrighty then. We're just getting all the side quests all of a sudden.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Oh, we got some jerk chocobos over there. It's Baywatch. I don't know, but that just makes me go, oh god. Just because of that freaking TV show. I mean, it does make sense. It is watching the bay, but I mean, come on. God, why do I... Really close to a level.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. We could just... Yeah, we could just come up here and get into a fight, I guess. Off screen.
It's over. You will pay for what you've done.
Worms. Stop.
Finished! Sick of trouble! Get up! You know what to do, boy.
Good punishing sticks actually like keeps a combo going for quite a while. That friggin'... Oh wait, that was a belt. Slaying a demon merely returns its soul to the hell whence it came until such time as it is summoned to inhabit a new host. Taming a demon is a much more effective means of dampening its evil influence on the corporeal plane. Like trapping the undying spirit of Hellspawn in accoutrement worn on one's person, one might also harness their power and channel a portion of it as one's own. Okay then. Seems like a rather random thing just to find in the middle of nowhere. Nice belt, yeah, it contains the soul of a demon bound into my service. Where'd you find it? Yeah, just at the lighthouse.
Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Toggle!
You can actually pull that one down, alright. Wait, extreme lunge? What kind of extreme lunge? Oh god, that bird's about to claw my head.
There, boy!
A lot of birds hanging around here.
You, branded! Here, now! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy! Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
All right.
Oh,
Where is
bark.
he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change.
Who's supposed
He's
to
over
have
that
sent me?
way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Sick of Torgal!
Oh, that was easy.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Are they surprised that he won? I mean, we come walking in full, like, black armor and shit? Again, I've got this black flaming sword that, you know, is all magical and stuff. Does no one have any power of observation?
Come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
I guess we're going back out there, and will they have found their larger hound at that point? Think about it. We're also traveling with a rather large wolfhound, aren't we? What? Why is he jumping for joy instead of activating the prompt?
More victims of the nobles' games.
Who are you?
You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Father! Father!
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Well, that one gave us a whole bunch of AP. Nice. Off to yet another side quest, right? This chapter, we've certainly gotten quite a few of them, haven't we? Hi there, Kiba.
Had another Branded drop in the field yesterday.
Have you seen my Chloe?
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
So what we should do with you, Kiba? We should tie you out when we're not playing with ya.
Chloe.
I got what? Yeah.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
This means just every freaking side quest have to be about how branded are treated like shit.
It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Everyone around here seems to be giving us magic ash.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Come on. He hops
Are
for
you
joy.
Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right.
Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
And yeah, I can buy from this
Oi,
guy.
don't touch anything.
Another orchestrion.
Good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did.
Convenient.
Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Off we go then.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
No one notices this.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell
It's
Isabel.
convenient that she's nearby.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you.
You don't have to go back to Northreach.
You needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Awkward quest completion. And a meteorite for some reason.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
They are way up there.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
For a second there, I thought it was gonna let me run up here.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
And what's the back door?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mothercrystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
I thought I already was an outlaw anyway.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash, and once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
We got ourselves one of the big chapter fights. Oh, really? Let me guess, that's probably because we're going to lose the hideaway. I imagine Sid's probably going to die soon-ish, so we can get his abilities. As it seems like we're gonna go to there can be only one finale. I don't think Jill's gonna die just yet. She's too pretty.
It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mothercrystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Does that have a double meaning given the fact that they can turn into kaijus?
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
For now. Give it a few minutes before monsters suddenly start showing up. Aha. It's weird that there's a ladder here.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be...
The enemy's upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, they're right.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
That was a Kiryu entrance right there.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
We're not allowed to go through until Sid does his thing. Yep.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
I guess we're just jumping in.
Captain! To arms, men! And summon the cannoneer! At once!
Hit me there. Good awful there, buddy. Hey, Torgal exists in game again. Or I guess in plot.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Why would you bring a mortar to a melee fight?
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
I don't think mortars work like that.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Too slow.
I bet your face from League of Legends will be proud.
Not this time. Not this time.
Why would you bring a cannon into this kind of an environment for a primary weapon? That didn't kill him? What?
Is he?
Bollocks. It's gonna Kashik.
Got one now?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Fancy shit, Captain.
Too slow.
would... Come on, there we go. Not this time. For some reason, sometimes doing the multi-dodge doesn't work. Come on, I totally dodged that.
Not this time. Too slow. I'm glad you're here.
Magic instead of countering that.
Not this time. Too slow. Sick of Torval. Get him.
Oh, come on, I totally dodged that.
Too slow.
Increase ignition damage. I do use ignition quite a bit.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
I guess now that Clive got his limit breaking semi-prime now, we needed a reason on why normal human enemies could be considered a threat into combat. Got R2 to make sure we pull that lever.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
And Torgal's okay with this, apparently. It's kind of interesting to see, like, what potions we get after some of these fights. Just like, okay, so this is how much the game expects me to have used them in the previous battles.
Oh, the miners. The gods.
The ether's like monsters on them. All we can do now is put them out of misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the camp. They were there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in. Get him, boy!
Going that way. There's an item right there. It's shiny. I can see it. Is that we conveniently get separated?
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Yep, there it is.
Some help.
Curse you, mandatory pony limit! Could have helped too, Jill.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Wait, what? It's okay. Oh, here's our war cry, right? Oh, why did it swap?
Too slow.
Apparently we also cannot actually, like, stun them there. Oh damn, that was a pretty cool looking combo. I'll get to full health eventually. Oh, whoops. Actually. Irreversible change brought about by living beings' overexposure to aether. Creatures stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had, become suffused with life force, usually manifests in extreme strength and aggression. Or it can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance are such as dominant and bears are less likely to turn to Akashic. Convenient! There we are, supposed to be going that way. Oh. Whereas we're not finding like crystalline, like crafting materials around here or something. I think that's the way we came in up there. They have enough fangs to fill so many mouths? Oh. Mistook the ether floating in the air for something I could possibly pick up back there. That was an ignition right there. We could actually use a freaking lever here. Yeah, freaking reinforcements in, eh? There we go, got him. Where he dodged that. Can you just go down already? Jeez. Be going that way. That's the way we came in from. No, wait, we came in from over here. Right. We're back up to full health at least. Hi? What? And of course it's stronger.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of three.
happened to two?
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
I thought we already established that this was to keep things in.
The Mothercrystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
And who would need to see it at this point? I'm pretty sure we can feel it.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
Oh, we just reached Guru Vegan.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
And yep, we're finding off again.
There we go.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Wait!
Okay, there we go. It's like, are they all
Being escaped
dead?
me here in the mines.
Are the two places connected somehow?
Yes, because the Fallen have absolutely no connection to the crystals in any way. Nope. Not to mention Ultima. Heck, see. Yeah, see, Ultima Thralls. The glowing blue creatures that await Clive and jailed deep within Phoenix A to try and prevent them from gaining the innermost recesses of the podetry. I mean, why would you call them Ultima Thralls when, I mean, we who play other Final Fantasy games know who she is. Put it. These guys are at the casters. Oh. Oh, my best ignition there. Yeah. Oh no, there's a freaking lich. Alright, just made it really hard to read him. Multi-hit combo here, right? Whoa.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time.
There we go. Nice big finish. These guys drop potions, huh?
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
I can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Is that even possible for us, Jill? Oh, this ain't a boss, big like boss, well, mass mob battle arena, one of the two. Alexander? First thing I think of when I see like
did that come from?
giant gates and a word of guard. Oh no.
If I had to guess,
We found our guardian.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Ooh, okay. Get out, bad dragon. Whoa. Probably will split this up. This dragon's always had that freaking spin attack. Go stagger back fast. Damn it. Did you get the full ignition on him? Oh, come on. It's the classic dragon move of... Yep. That move.
Not this time.
Can I not actually? Oh, I think if you log on, it just like stays logged on to the part. Damn it, I'm still... Why can't I use OT when I'm at full health? That was on doggo.
Wake wind!
Oh.
A little help.
Oh, I dodged it. Didn't know that.
Not this time.
Did not read that. Magic points when he's in Ifrit mode. There he goes. for killing the dragon.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Is Torgal the one who doesn't?
Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Definitely something shiny back there.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Here's to make up for that one potion I misused. Who left this here?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Now, are we about to have a, like, Metroid escape sequence kind of thing?
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Defreet. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Oh, you best not hurt that doggo.
Hold on.
Oh, what now? Am I back in my mind palace?
Where the hell am I?
Oh, that looks lovely.
I've been here before.
That's Typhon?
You again. Where are you? What do you want?
Ooh, Mish ain't gonna be. Oh, wait, Ultros isn't gonna be happy that
Still
his
alive.
buddy's been impaled. Thought that would be a bit more closer to all.
I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another.
I did that instinctively because I'm in Torgal.
Finished.
Right. Oh, whoa.
By the flames. What else can he do?
God, are we in a raid battle?
That's enough. You lose.
This just makes me think of a raid battle with like boss mechanics just going off while that we're supposed to deal with while handling all those little underlings. Back up pretty quick, doesn't it? Oh, he's standing there. was already trying to evade before the cinematic evasion came up.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Wait. Oh, I don't think we could jump before. Wait, what? Oh, we got way more, like, action controls now. We are way more agile. Okay. Still attacking. Yeah, I guess this is Typhon. What's a firelight? Oop. Oh, okay, firelights are healing items. Oh, what? Bam! Oh, look at... Oh, that was some high stagger damage right there.
It's done. How many more could there be?
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck.
Well, time to perfect dodge this.
As you wish.
Oh, the music's kicking in here. Ooh. Because I hit him that I stopped moving? Hellfire finish here? Yep. Cutscene didn't count. And he looks up and the fireball's about to drop on him. Yep. What am I getting? DBZ Frieza versus Spirit Bomb flashbacks. Which Typhon vanquished? Damn! That really reduces the cooldown on that. I don't even have that move yet.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Got potions?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
If you're going to talk, at least explain who that was.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
How'd you get here?
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Why were you better at taking the flames than they were?
I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Why am I suddenly speaking English?
Fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Oh, this is gonna end well for Joshua, isn't it?
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
have for defying our fate, apparently. Meanwhile. Yep. Saw that coming.
No survivors! You heard me!
Suspicious character? Come on, give him a different name for this.
Must fail Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Well, you know where he went.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas,
Guess
beans
we're going
and beets. If it
after
goes in
the
a pot,
Dalmatian
I've got
Republics.
the-
Mothercrystal next.
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
I guess we're Sid now.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, I mean, if
You're
we
safe
fail,
now,
we won't
and
be
if
there to
anything
tell you
happens
that.
to him, we're finished.
Have they been wearing the exact same clothes for the past 5 years? Wonder if a new dominant for Ramu
Please,
and
we
Garuda
don't
have been
know
found
anything.
yet.
You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here.
Come on!
We really didn't have much of a plan, did we?
The others!
The bearers?
Safe.
And a portion of the icon Ramu's essence. Ramu not only changed, well, I mean, yeah. The thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies. Interesting. Okay.
She dies here!
Nice try.
Oh, and it's just like in the list now. Pretty fast one. Oh, this takes a while. Let me go. Oh, dang it, I can't go in the menu.
Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Not enough.
Titan sends his regards.
Oh, I'm on. God damn it! Why do you keep putting me on freaking items, game?
Enough of this!
Let him play with the kitten! They've brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
There we go. Interesting. Oh, come on. That's the big damage dealer. What's upgrading this do? Increasing the number of lock-ons. Can war panther. The attack I was expecting there. Probably why it worked. Light channeling and the whole other icon stuff. That was a whole bunch of them at the right time. Oops. Nice. Lightning shard for a new weapon.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
I mean, how many times have we apparently crossed swords with this private god at this point? It has been 5 years for this grudge to go on.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait! Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be!
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
As everyone just awkwardly stares at each other.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Hideaway still exists and is still secure?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
The old man back there
Right
just
over,
awkward.
lovebirds. Home sweet home.
So we'll be proud. Our hideaway is now looking more like an airship.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull
Means
moment.
otherwise.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that lot, so we can call it a...
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again! I seen schoolboy swing harder.
What, don't have to R2 this elevator?
Look, it's Sid.
Well, there's all of our
Staying long this time?
shops and stuff. Facilities. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, the Moogle's here.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Remember this board's behind me, aren't you? Oh. I mean, it looks like a bounty board.
Have you finished sorting those?
All operations are suspended until further notice.
I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Otto's gonna skin me alive.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I need to explain what happened in the last 5 years.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
And to tutorialize more of our new hideaway, right?
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
What?
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea. Okay.
I have the details here.
Well then, yeah, things just get more and more complicated, don't they? And so it's been 28 years since the game began, huh?
Study it well, Clive.
It is interesting being able to actually, like, see this visually of, like, how the realms have changed all throughout the game has gone on. Into the gate. Now we're back to where we are.
Very good.
Interesting.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down.
Doesn't really have much new. Interesting. Ooh. Limit break generation, huh? Oh, we could actually get a better version of the gear accessory I've been wearing. To increase XP. I'll admit that one I kind of want to get. Oh, elixirs have showed up now.
Come again. Or don't. And what can I do for you?
You've been 5 years to that. Your place
I
all
remember
time
it like
flies.
it was yesterday.
Oh. Oh no, I guess she has a voice now. Oh, when to treat Sid to our heroes welcome when Kuka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like plague of rats, burning down anyone and anything that stood in their way. But in bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. You get this cry, try as I might.
Now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that, come what may, Sid will save us.
We won't hear me complaining.
Even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me wares. The constant bloody racket. Not doors and auto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night. If pain in the ear house the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, say I've got myself a bargain. Aww.
Wash yourself out there.
Grabby Granny likes us.
Back, are ya?
Because I haven't. Already, because I haven't. It was right pain in the arse getting this place in shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that there was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. No, that don't mean I intend on doing it again.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose you got a decent hammer, decent anvil, and an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is all right, and all thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only knows how I keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
So, what'll it be?
Your sword is the Levin bolt, huh?
No scratches, right?
It is weird how they haven't really given us like any new armor and weapons to like spend money on, you know?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have a quick
And Tom's certainly is earning his name.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Gods and men. He flew around town contained the findings of one Anaximander of Canver, a theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valisthea's diverse religious history.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates, see if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
I would beg to defer.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Back to our room, I guess.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Doctor's orders.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
You just keep moving all over the place, don't you, Joe? Look at this. Yeah, the day Clive pledges allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers, a powerful reminder of a promise made, friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Guess that's the only one we've got.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Oh, now we have a reading table for letters. Important messages addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chamber. New messages are always arrived, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Public's army marches on the Empire at Twin Side, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without Mothercrystals. To Sid.
Meanwhile, back with Joshua. Everyone's gotten a makeover, except for Jill for some reason.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Oh, I'm sure it's something, like, plot-related that's gonna get us out there. And it's also an excuse to get us to go back to old areas we've been to before, but 5 years later, you know?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I think that means... Yep. Of course there's side quests. And Jill just keeps teleporting
Martha's
everywhere.
A survivor. We'll find her.
There's the side quest. We should probably grab that before I end stream, at least.
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts.
How much many lemon tarts does Ted eat that everybody keeps referencing it?
Also, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
What's that new thing we're getting there?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Fucking brawl. Oh my god. Alrighty, so with that, we have reached the end of the stream. We definitely hit one hell of a transition point in this story. For the sounds of it, we may be going after the Dalmacian Republic's Mothercrystal next. So with that, thank you all for coming on out. Hopefully I'll see you again next time.